Back to the McCallister house. See how these iconic 90s stars have changed over 30 years. Some transformations are truly surprising. Don't blink and stick around for the legends at the end. Macaulay Culkin became the highest-paid child actor in history, earning a record-breaking $4.5 million for the sequel. After legally divorcing his parents at 16 to protect his fortune and battling intense public scrutiny over substance abuse rumors, he has made a stunning comeback. Today, the Gucci model is engaged to Brenda Song and received a star on the Walk of Fame. Joe Pesci balanced playing the bumbling Harry Lime with winning an Oscar for Goodfellas the very same year. Known for extreme method acting, he actually bit Macaulay Culkin's finger during rehearsals to instill genuine fear in the child star. Though largely retired from Hollywood to pursue a jazz music career, he briefly returned for Scorsese's The Irishman. Daniel Stern immortalized the Wet Bandits, famously letting a real tarantula crawl on his face for that iconic silent scream. Beyond acting, he has spent years as a specialized bronze sculptor, creating works for public art projects in California. He recently returned to screens in the sci-fi hit For All Mankind and published his memoir, Home and Alone. Kieran Culkin started as his brother's bedwetting cousin, a role he landed just because he was hanging around the set. He spent decades in the background before exploding as Roman Roy in HBO's Succession, winning a Golden Globe, and finally stepping out of the immense shadow of the Home Alone legacy to become an A-list heavyweight. Catherine O'Hara famously screamed "Kevin" before cementing her status as a comedy deity. While she once fainted during the filming of the sequel due to extreme exhaustion, she later reinvented her career with a clean sweep of every major acting award for Schitt's Creek. She recently reprised her role as Delia Dietz in the massive hit Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. John Hurd played the forgetful patriarch Peter, though he initially deemed the movie terrible and was unhappy on set before later apologizing to the director. He built a prolific resume with over 200 credits, including a key role in The Sopranos. Sadly, just months after undergoing minor back surgery, he passed away from a sudden heart attack in 2017. Devin Rattray bullied Kevin as the tarantula-owning Buzz, a role he reprised in the 2021 Disney reboot. However, his career halted after he was arrested in Oklahoma City on charges of domestic assault and battery by strangulation. His trial has been repeatedly delayed due to an emergency hospitalization for a critical heart condition in early 2024. John Candy improvised nearly all his dialogue as the Polka King of the Midwest, filming his entire role in a grueling 23-hour marathon session. Shockingly, the comedy titan was paid only $414 for this legendary cameo as a favor to the producer. He left the world far too soon, passing away from a heart attack in 1994. Angela Gotals delivered the iconic Les Incompetents line, but was one of the few cast members who declined to return for Home Alone 2. She later transitioned to serious drama with a recurring role on the thriller 24 and appeared in Jerry Maguire. Today, she focuses on narrating audiobooks and raising her children away from the Hollywood glare. Michael C. Marana called Kevin a disease before becoming a 90s icon as Big Pete in Nickelodeon's The Adventures of Pete and Pete. Rather than staying in front of the camera, he pivoted to the technical side. He now works as a union electrician for major productions like The Batman and the Apple TV Plus series Severance. Hilary Wolf played the worried sister Megan, but abandoned Hollywood entirely shortly after the sequel. She traded scripts for a black belt, representing the United States in judo at both the 1996 and 2000 Summer Olympics. She never returned to acting and currently runs a popular parenting blog while authoring books on Christianity. Larry Hankin played the donut-munching crisis operator, adding to a resume filled with eccentric characters. He became a sitcom staple as the grumpy Mr. Heckles on Friends, and later brought his distinctive intensity to Breaking Bad as the junker Old Joe. Now in his 80s, he continues to perform in sketch comedy and independent short films. Jerry Baman immortalized the cheapskate Uncle Frank, delivering the line, "Look what you did, you little jerk," with genuine venom. While he played serious roles in The Bodyguard and Law and Order, he largely stepped back from screen acting. He now lives a quiet life in New York, focusing on writing plays and teaching theater classes. Roberts Blossom played the misunderstood Shovel Slayer, bringing warmth to a character originally scripted to be terrifying. Before this, he was famous for portraying the deranged killer in the horror cult classic Deranged. He spent his final years writing poetry and living in a nursing home before passing away from natural causes in 2011. Senta Moses appeared briefly as Cousin Tracy, but found significantly more screen time as an adult. She became a series regular on the MTV hit Faking It and the sitcom General Hospital. Currently, she balances a steady career in television guest spots with working as a professional acting coach in Los Angeles. Ralph Foodie is arguably the most quoted actor in the film, despite only appearing in the fake meta-movie Angels with Filthy Souls. His gravelly delivery of "Keep the change, you filthy animal" became a global pop culture phenomenon. He appeared in The Blues Brothers before succumbing to cancer in 1999. Jedediah Cohen played Rod, the cousin who bragged about the French girls not shaving their armpits. He left acting behind in the mid-90s to pursue a career in business and technology. He co-founded the crowdfunding platform Rocket Hub and currently works as a high-level real estate executive in New York, leaving Hollywood completely in the rearview. Kristen Minter played the responsible cousin Heather, often tasked with counting the heads. She leveraged that exposure into a lead role opposite Vanilla Ice in Cool as Ice and a decade-long stint as Randy Fronczak on ER. She remains a working actress today, recently appearing in the miniseries Hightown and various horror anthology shows. Terry Snell played the frazzled Aunt Leslie, attempting to manage her husband Frank's cheapness. After reprising her role in the sequel and appearing in films like Rumor Has It, she switched sides of the industry. She co-founded a talent agency in Los Angeles, where she spent years managing the careers of up-and-coming actors. Anna Slotky was the bespectacled cousin Brooke, later landing a recurring role on the sitcom The Torkelsons. She eventually traded Hollywood for the courtroom, earning her law degree and working as a public defender for Los Angeles County. Today, she balances legal work with a career in real estate, selling homes in the California market.